Go. Welcome back, everybody, to Space Engineers. Guess what? I found an asteroid, and what's even better is that asteroid, if I go back to first-person mode, had a lot of platinum on it. Now, as you may notice, I've had to reconfigure the ship just slightly. I broke one of my drills off, so I had just enough on me to make one drill and scavenge enough parts from the ship to make another. Now, let's go to the hull and see what we got. We got quite a bit of platinum. Now, the next trick is going to be getting that platinum home. So we're going to go to the GPS. I think the base approach is actually on that waypoint, and that's all the way that way. So and the ship, I had to basically break down some gyroscopes as well, so the ship does not turn very quickly at all. Not very quickly at all. So we just got to get this thing out from here, point to our base approach, basically get squared up as much as I can, wait till I come to a complete stop, then we'll go full thrust without inertial dampeners to the approach, which is basically about 130 kilometers away, which is going to take basically a spot of time. So we'll turn the dampeners off, go full thrust, we'll get our speed up to 100 meters per second, and then we're just going to coast all the way there. So I'll see you once we get to the approach GPS coordinates. Alright, I seem to have hit basically, I'm skimming along the planet's gravity. I've got 1.05 G of planet gravity right here. I'm not anywhere near the approach yet. I am slowly drifting down. I am a little concerned about this. So I'm going to level out and maybe even boost up a little bit, because I really do not wish to be coming in on an angle. I mean, I could, but it would be a very, very tricky landing indeed. So I want to actually get to the approach coordinates, which is another 30-odd thousand, well, under 30,000 kilometers. Actually, 37 kilometers. My mistake. It's measured in meters. Now, I could just use my boosters to basically get me there, keep my I suppose, what would you call it? Horizontal. I seem to be actually running really low on hydrogen. Control panel. Hydrogen tank small. Oh dear. Okay, so I can't really burn too much hydrogen. I've got to conserve what I've got now. Whether if I actually just slowly let the planet's gravity take me and try a braking type maneuver with my atmospheric thrusters, which is going to be a tricky thing. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to save right here, yes, and I'm going to save as 24. Okay, nervous times ahead. So I'll see you when things get a little bit interesting. Right, I do see ground zero down there. I think what I'll do, I will basically roll the ship over So I'm pointing more or less there. Okay, where am I pointing in relation to the planet? Right. And then pretty much try and flip myself over from the direction of travel. That's in the horizon. Okay, that's the planet. I want to actually go reverse to that. Actually, that's kind of pointing in the way that I want to go. So currently getting velocity. This way. I want to just kill all my forward velocity. And we'll just do quick little bursts. Currently picking up speed. Crap. Okay, it looks like the approach coordinates is there. I may have to try and fly this in somehow. It's a little hard to see what my actual velocity, where my velocity is actually pointing. So we're going to pretty much point more or less for my GPS coordinates. Okay. I've got to basically blast this way. Okay, my speed, I've actually killed all my speed. So whatever speed I've got, it should be... Actually, let's turn the inertial dampeners on. That'll help. That should bring me to a complete stop. More or less. Alright. No, I want to actually just... whoops. I'm not comfortable about having this as an aerial flight. Not comfortable at all. At best, I could probably maneuver this like the atmospheric lander, pretty much straight up. More or less. It's a shame I don't have a cockpit pointing forward. This will make this a lot easier. A darn sight easier. Let's go back to the main view. I think, well, at least that's going... Base approach is getting further away, so that's good. I am picking up velocity. So I am getting pulled into the planet's gravity well. And hopefully I'm actually getting pulled straight down. Well, there's only one way to find out, and that's to suck it and see. And see if I can't bring this thing in for a kind of landing. Now, unfortunately, I had ground off so my thrusters, sideward thrusters, so I'm relying on my hydrogen to, let's turn that bank of hydrogen thrusters off. I want to basically conserve as much hydrogen as I can because I'm using that for my sideways maneuverability, and I'm going to be relying on my atmospheric thrusters to keep me upright. So as soon as we hit the atmosphere, I'm just going to basically slam those thrusters on, and we'll try and angle the ship more or less level with the planet. It's going to make for some really interesting flying because the cockpit is not that level. Well, basically it's yeah, very, very difficult to try and pick. You can see the bubble of the atmosphere. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn the inertial dampeners on. Actually, that they are on. And hopefully once we hit the atmosphere, my main thrusters will kick in and we'll get to a hovering state. Oh shit. I don't know where I am. All I know is the ground's probably coming up and... Okay, I died. Alright, it's a crash landing. It was a crash landing on the ice. It's got to be here somewhere. Can't see for Jack. My God. Alright, there's my lights. Landing pad. Oh, okay. I think it's here somewhere. I could wait for daytime, but I'm kind of impatient. I've got to know if that cargo survived. If the cargo survived... Right, let's see. I know I crashed on the ice here somewhere. Where is it? Whoop. There's some wreckage. This would be kind of funny, actually. Well, the platinum survived. It's there. Okay, so the rest of the ship is pretty much toast, but we managed to get the platinum back. Next funny haha is actually getting it back to the base. I could flip the rover back over and basically load it in by hand. Might have to do that, actually. Well, I suppose that presents another problem that we can potentially fix. I got the platinum here. Okay, that's the platinum nuke from current position. Crash site. So, we managed to get some of the platinum home. Well, kind of. In the worst sense of the way. Most of the ship's totaled. Which I suppose is okay, but... It just gives me another little problem of actually reflipping over my rover I've got here. Because that is probably the best way to... Ooh, that hurt. To get those materials. And their tires are gone. Ah. Well, that's a problem. Right. Do you have any uranium still left in you? Yeah, 0.3 of a kilo. There's no uranium there. I think there's no uranium in the other one either. Damn. I lost heaps from that. Right, uranium. 100 kilos is probably overkill. But at least I've got it. At least I've got it. Right. Let's sink some power into this ship here. Let's give you 10 kilo. Right. Right, now here comes the fun part. Trying to... Well, I don't know if it's even worth trying... Well, I could fix it. I could try and fix it. So what I could do is... Whoop, 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 no. Go over and try and grab it with my landing gear and pull it over that way. Forward, down a bit, forward. Or I could try and push it. And then try and pick it up with the... I don't know if I've got enough thrust to actually do that. Let's try and muscle it over. Come on, you can go. Did we do it? Almost. Quite almost. I think we might have to push it over the other way. Might just have to do that. Down a bit, and we'll try and push it over from this way. Whoa, 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 where do you think you're going? Hopefully I haven't destroyed anything. Alright, let's start trying to just do a push from this wheel. Hopefully we'll get it over flat. Yep, that's good. Awesome, and I didn't actually do any damage, so that's great. I don't know if I'll be able to pick it up. I could try. Because if I could pick it up and put it on something, I might even just turn it into a flyer, I think. Oh, it's pretty close. Only problem I'm going to see, this thing's going to need power. Okay, yeah, they're starting to pull each other together, so that's great. Right, lock you on. Oh, good. It's just got enough guts to basically get this up and over onto the maybe even a platform. It's not the easiest of maneuvers. How many? Oh, I got about an hour of actually holding this thing up. Well, let's get it over onto this empty part of platform, and then we can just do some modification. Might as well just put thrusters on it, make it basically a sled. Yeah, I reckon that's going to be the plan. Come on, you. There we go. Nice and easy like. Right. We'll unlock. And we'll stick this over here. Well, so much for actually coming down one piece. Let's get this landed, and hopefully, well, I'm fairly sure that stuff won't despawn. Just in case it doesn't, I'm just going to head back over to the crash site. Just to have another little checky. What it looks like. Just making sure I haven't completely lost out on hydrogen. Okay, it's saved again. Man, I hope the stuff doesn't despawn. Because it'll be a tragedy if it does. Right, coming up on the ground. No, it's still there. Right. We know from that save, we're good. So we're going to save as another save. And we'll just try as quickly as we can go back and put some thrusters on that skip, and we're just gonna basically load this stuff up by hand. It's about the only way I know how to do it, and know how to do it easily. Right, so let's get our grinder and I suppose start a time lapse, I guess. Alright, it's not the prettiest girl on the ball, but certainly should fly. Alright, let's go back to the reactor. Stick back the uranium. Give it maybe, I don't know, 10 kilo. Well, it hovers. That's the main thing. It does hover. Right. Let's see how she goes. Whoa, she's got some lift. She's definitely got some major lift. Alright, let's get over to the crash site. It's a little bit dark, I know, but oh well. Flies alright. Can't say too much bad about that. It definitely does fly okay. And doesn't really stop that quickly, but it's not too shabby. Okay, we're getting a little bit more of a detail on the crash. Alright, still got a little bit too much forward momentum. Alright, I feel like okay, let's just use the main thrusters to basically get this thing stopped going forwards. I've got a feeling I've missed some thrusters here. I should have checked over the whole ship before I actually decided to take it out. Okay, let's get this thing down to probably ground level. We'll skim it across the surface. Come on, just a little bit closer. I can see the ice. I don't want a repeat of last time. All I want to do is get that big chunk of platinum and get back to base. That's all I want to do. Right, here we are at the big chunk. Currently, there's like... How much mass is... What is in this thing? Nothing. Yet it seems to be pretty heavy. Okay, let's just basically skim along here. Right. G... Actually, we'll just go to, I don't know, control panel. Go to all the thrusters. It feels like I've missed a thruster or two. Definitely on the ground. Well, that was a experience. Well, I only got 2 thrusters there. That should have been a lot more stable than it was. Well, I suppose you guys probably won't want to watch me do this, so I'm just going to empty all my inventory in here. This is going to take a while, so thanks all for joining me for the failed landing of the space vessel, but we've done the main thing. We've got nearly 300,000 kilos of platinum sitting on the surface, so I've just got to get that back to the ground zero. Okay folks, well, I've been Raetac. I'll see you next time.